Why do we often find ourselves feeling spiritually unfulfilled despite our efforts to seek enlightenment? Could it be that in our pursuit of higher consciousness, we unwittingly engage in behaviors that hinder our spiritual growth? Join me as we delve into the realm of spirituality and explore the 9 anti-spiritual traps that may be obstructing our path to true enlightenment. Are you ready to uncover the hidden barriers standing between you and spiritual fulfillment? In today's fast-paced world, many of us seek solace and meaning in spirituality. We attend meditation retreats, practice mindfulness, and read spiritual texts, all in the hope of attaining a deeper understanding of ourselves and the universe. Yet, despite our best intentions, we may find ourselves feeling spiritually stagnant or even regressing on our journey. This paradox raises an important question. Could it be that certain behaviors, beliefs, or attitudes are undermining our spiritual progress? Are there subtle traps that we fall into without even realizing it? The answer may lie in the concept of anti-spiritual tendencies, behaviors that, instead of nurturing our spiritual growth, actually hinder it. In this exploration, we will shine a light on these hidden pitfalls, examining how they manifest in our lives and exploring strategies to overcome them. By identifying and addressing these obstacles, we can pave the way for a more authentic and fulfilling spiritual journey. So let us embark on this quest together as we uncover the 9 anti-spiritual things you must avoid to unlock the true potential of your spiritual path. 1. Spiritual bypassing. Spiritual bypassing is a term used to describe the tendency of individuals to avoid confronting challenging emotions or psychological issues by relying solely on spiritual beliefs or practices. While spirituality can be a powerful tool for growth and healing, spiritual bypassing involves using it as a way to sidestep the deeper work needed for genuine transformation. Imagine you have a wound deep within you, an emotional scar that needs healing. Instead of facing the pain head-on, you slap a spiritual band-aid over it, chanting mantras or reciting affirmations without truly delving into the source of your suffering. This is spiritual bypassing in action. By masking our wounds with superficial spirituality, we create a facade of enlightenment while neglecting the messy aspects of our inner selves. This can hinder our genuine spiritual progress as we fail to address the root causes of our struggles. Without acknowledging and processing our emotions, we remain stuck in a cycle of denial and spiritual stagnation. Spiritual bypassing can manifest in various ways. For example, someone experiencing grief may use spiritual platitudes like, "Everything happens for a reason," to avoid facing their pain. Similarly, individuals may turn to meditation or prayer as a means of escape, rather than as tools for self-reflection and growth. To overcome spiritual bypassing tendencies, it's essential to cultivate self-awareness and honesty with ourselves. We must learn to differentiate between genuine spiritual insights and mere spiritual bypassing. By acknowledging and embracing our vulnerabilities, we can embark on a journey of authentic healing and transformation. Practicing mindfulness, engaging in therapy or counseling, and seeking support from spiritual communities can also aid in recognizing and overcoming spiritual bypassing tendencies. 2. Legalistic spirituality. Legalistic spirituality refers to a rigid adherence to religious or spiritual laws, rules, or practices without genuine compassion or understanding. It involves following a strict set of guidelines without considering the context or the impact on others. Instead of viewing spirituality as a journey of the heart, legalistic spirituality turns it into a checklist of do's and don'ts, devoid of empathy and flexibility. The dangers of legalistic spirituality are manifold. By prioritizing adherence to rituals and rules over compassion and understanding, individuals risk hindering their own personal growth and spiritual development. Rather than fostering genuine connection and growth, legalistic spirituality can lead to judgmental attitudes and a narrow-minded perspective that alienates others and fosters division. When individuals adopt a legalistic mindset, they may become fixated on following religious or spiritual laws to the letter, disregarding the underlying principles of love, compassion, and unity. This rigid adherence can create a sense of superiority for those who believe they are following the rules correctly, while alienating and ostracizing those who do not conform to the same set of beliefs or practices. To counteract the pitfalls of legalistic spirituality, it's crucial to cultivate a more compassionate and inclusive approach to spirituality. This involves recognizing that spirituality is not about rigid conformity, but about personal transformation and growth. By embracing empathy, kindness, and understanding, individuals can foster a deeper connection with themselves and others, transcending narrow-mindedness and judgment. Instead of focusing solely on external rituals and laws, they can prioritize the essence of spirituality, which is rooted in love, compassion, and unity. 3. Identifying materialistic distractions. Materialistic distractions refer to the tendency to become overly focused on material possessions, social status, or worldly desires at the expense of inner growth and spiritual exploration. In a society driven by consumerism and external validation, it's easy to prioritize the pursuit of material wealth and status over the deeper aspects of our being. While external achievements such as wealth, fame, or possessions may bring temporary pleasure or validation, they often fail to address the deeper yearnings of the soul. True fulfillment and lasting contentment come from within, from nurturing the profound aspects of our inner selves. Inner growth involves self-awareness, compassion, and a sense of purpose that transcends the transient nature of material wealth. To shift focus from material possessions to inner fulfillment, individuals can adopt various strategies. These may include practicing gratitude for what they already have, cultivating mindfulness to appreciate the present moment, and engaging in acts of service or altruism to connect with others and foster a sense of purpose beyond material pursuits. Additionally, developing a deeper understanding of the impermanence of external possessions can help loosen the grip of materialism and redirect energy toward authentic spiritual exploration. 4. Exploring the impact of careless speech. Careless talk involves speaking without mindfulness, using words that may harm or create discord. Words carry energy and intent, and careless speech can disrupt the spiritual environment and hinder personal growth. Negative or hurtful words not only affect others, but also shape our own inner landscape, contributing to negativity and hindering the development of a positive spiritual atmosphere. Neglecting devotions refers to the disregard for consistent spiritual practices that help nurture interconnection and growth. Spiritual practices such as meditation, prayer, or ritual serve as anchors that ground individuals in their spiritual journey. Consistency in these practices fosters a deeper connection with oneself, with others, and with the divine, creating a supportive framework for personal growth and spiritual exploration. To cultivate mindfulness in speech and devotion, individuals can adopt various techniques. These may include practicing self-awareness to monitor the quality and impact of their words, pausing before speaking to consider the intention behind their communication, and choosing words that uplift and inspire rather than criticize or harm. Similarly, incorporating consistent spiritual practices into daily routines can involve setting aside dedicated time for meditation, prayer, or reflection, and approaching these practices with reverence and intentionality. 5. Closed-mindedness and spiritual growth. Closed-mindedness poses a significant risk to genuine spiritual growth by limiting one's ability to learn and evolve. When individuals are closed off to diverse perspectives, they cling rigidly to their own beliefs, shutting themselves off from valuable insights and experiences that could enrich their spiritual journey. This narrow-minded approach stifles growth and inhibits the deeper understanding that comes from exploring different viewpoints. In contrast, openness to diverse spiritual perspectives and experiences can be incredibly enriching. Embracing a mindset of openness allows individuals to broaden their horizons, expand their understanding, and deepen their spiritual insight. By embracing diverse perspectives, individuals can glean wisdom from various traditions, practices, and insights, enhancing their own spiritual understanding and fostering a greater sense of interconnectedness with others. To overcome resistance to exploring alternative viewpoints, individuals can employ several strategies. These may include cultivating curiosity and a willingness to learn, actively seeking out opportunities to engage with different perspectives, and approaching conversations with an open heart and mind. Additionally, practicing empathy and compassion can help individuals appreciate the validity of diverse spiritual paths and foster a sense of unity and understanding across beliefs. By challenging their own assumptions and embracing the richness of spiritual diversity, individuals can overcome closed-mindedness and embark on a more inclusive and fulfilling spiritual journey. 6. Ego-driven spirituality. Ego-driven spirituality represents a significant stumbling block on the path to genuine spiritual growth. It occurs when individuals use their spiritual beliefs or practices to bolster their own ego or sense of superiority over others. Rather than viewing spirituality as a tool for inner transformation and connection, they wield it as a means of elevating themselves above those who may not share the same beliefs. This distortion of spirituality undermines its true essence, turning it into a vehicle for personal gain rather than a mirror for self-reflection. In contrast to ego-driven spirituality, authentic spiritual practice is characterized by humility and self-awareness. Genuine spiritual growth requires individuals to recognize their own imperfections and vulnerabilities, fostering a sense of humility that allows for genuine connection with oneself and others. By acknowledging that everyone is on their unique journey with its own lessons and challenges, individuals can cultivate a deeper understanding of themselves and their place in the world. Cultivating humility is essential for overcoming ego-driven spirituality and fostering genuine spiritual growth. One technique involves engaging in regular self-reflection and introspection, allowing individuals to gain insight into their own motivations and biases. By examining their thoughts, feelings, and behaviors with honesty and openness, individuals can develop a greater sense of self-awareness and humility. Practicing empathy and compassion is another powerful tool for cultivating humility. By stepping into the shoes of others and seeking to understand their perspectives, individuals can cultivate a deeper appreciation for the diversity of human experience and the interconnectedness of all beings. This empathetic approach fosters genuine connection and dismantles the barriers of ego-driven spirituality, allowing for a more inclusive and compassionate spiritual practice. Furthermore, embracing a mindset of gratitude and appreciation can help individuals cultivate humility by recognizing the contributions of others and acknowledging their own limitations. By expressing gratitude for the wisdom and support of teachers, mentors, and fellow seekers, individuals can humbly acknowledge that they are part of a larger spiritual community and that their growth is supported by the collective wisdom of many. 7. Understanding excessive ritualism. Excessive ritualism refers to the tendency to engage in spiritual practices without a deep understanding of their meaning and significance. While rituals can be powerful tools for spiritual growth and connection, engaging in them excessively and without genuine intention can lead to a superficial experience that lacks depth and meaning. Excessive ritualism often involves mechanically going through the motions of a ritual without fully engaging with its purpose or significance, resulting in a disconnect between the individual and the spiritual practice. To avoid falling into the trap of excessive ritualism, it's crucial to understand the meaning and intention behind rituals. Rituals are symbolic actions that serve as vehicles for spiritual expression and connection. They can help individuals tap into deeper aspects of themselves, cultivate mindfulness, and foster a sense of sacredness in everyday life. However, without a clear understanding of the significance behind rituals, they can become empty gestures devoid of meaning. One technique for approaching rituals mindfully is to take the time to reflect on their significance before engaging in them. This may involve researching the origins and symbolism of the ritual, contemplating its relevance to one's own spiritual journey, and setting clear intentions for what one hopes to achieve through the practice. Additionally, practicing presence and mindfulness during rituals can help individuals connect more deeply with the experience. Instead of simply going through the motions, individuals can focus on each aspect of the ritual with awareness, paying attention to the sensations, thoughts, and emotions that arise. This heightened awareness allows individuals to fully engage with the ritual and experience its transformative potential. Furthermore, approaching rituals with a spirit of reverence and gratitude can enhance their effectiveness. By acknowledging the sacredness of the ritual, and expressing gratitude for the opportunity to engage in spiritual practice, individuals can cultivate a deeper sense of connection and alignment with the divine. 8. Understanding attachment to outcomes. Attachment